We should be able to cook here.
What's up, everybody? This is Ing Vendetta. I'm actually having a fantastic day wherever you are, whenever you are. Just gonna do something. Yo, today I know the stream we changed a bit of time because tomorrow I have something very important to do and I need to stay up. So I said the only way I'm gonna stay up is if I play this game, right? So this is what we do. I hope you had an amazing day. We're gonna still be playing some wonderful, what you call it? Some wonderful Tale of Arise. And what is our level actually? Ashley, baby. It's at 44. So what I'm gonna do is I wanna try to beat this guy. I want to try to beat this. My issue is I don't know what is his level. He might be too much of a too high level for us. If he is, If he isn't, well, fuck him. Because it's gonna be Astro, and this is a mission for Rimwall. So I'm thinking that maybe we're gonna unlock a skill panel. Last time we tried, we destroyed the edge, the laser that came from the Lannis. We checked out what is going on, and then we are going back to Lannis. Let's go. Hella. Oh, la. Super hard.
Look out!
You see this guy? You see this guy gonna be super tough. I have no clue what level he is.
Hey! You want a piece of me?
Stay calm, La. It's coming for us.
Ooh. 54.
You just had to make things difficult for us, didn't you?
What are you muttering about? Focus on
Ew.
your hurt.
Don't
This
worry,
now.
I'll have this wrapped up in a flash.
Ooh.
Can't get out of this.
Very good. I don't know if I'm going to be able to destroy it, but hey, I'm happy that to try to destroy it, you know? They try.
I'm here to stop.
Wait. Ooh.
And will you lay down your life for your lord?
Bring a slash. Ooh. I was hoping for a boost break, but still. Kisara. Ooh.
Let the marksman handle it.
Armor won't save you. I couldn't make it in time.
There you are.
See?
Gonna need more of that resuscitation. Not today. Can't get out of this.
Ooh.
Astral energy.
We're getting a lot of we're getting better. We're getting it harder.
What did I tell you? Don't get in our way.
Yeesh.
What the? Flames?
Watch out. It's changing its attack.
Okay, edit. Okay, perfect. Resurrection. Yo!
Here, let me help.
Oh, very good.
Sorry, I'll bring you back from this one's mine. On guard. I'll bring you back from depths abyss. Sneak. Resuscitation.
Oh,
I'll heal you all.
Not done yet.
Lightning. Healer. I'll bring you back from depths abyss. Resuscitation.
yeesh.
Feels like
Glacial spear.
Nothing. I won't be able to beat him. We're just gonna reserve for sake. So why not? We're not gonna be. It's too strong. Hell yeah. Sorry guys, I was hoping to defeat him, but nah. We're gonna have to go back. I'm gonna travel to the place where I need to go. Ooh. Hello. Well, what I do?
Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Hey, chin up. This is your hometown.
We have a scene. I'm gonna try to go back and check out for the hole. I know there's a hole there.
Than they used to.
I'll say. It feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Zephyr would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... Law? Something bothering you, Law?
Nah, I'll be fine. It's just, you know.
It still weighs on you, doesn't it? Running away back then.
I abandoned my home. Then when I finally come back, it's been liberated.
Damn, imagine.
What's important is that it's free. I get that, I do. I just... I should
have been there.
Here.
His father was a wonderful human being. I think there is still one of them, and I highly got wasted.
You sense one
Big
of your
one.
pals, Hoodle?
It's in this room. It's in this map. I just don't know where. Luckily, we have my guy. Do potato, potato, potato. One of the first episodes we had was potato. Remember, guys? It's gonna be wheat, wheat, wheat. Yes. No way. I'm pretty sure it's here. Hey, over here? We got so many means. It's dead. What the fuck? No way. There should be one nearby. Nope, nope, nope. I don't need to fight you, bro. It's when we discover the game. And look how much that we're gonna have.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alpha.
There he is. Spotted cat here.
Looks like we spotted one of Hoodle's friends.
Friends, nice. Ooh. Orange gel. Okay, hopefully. No way. We could take to the training ground. Nah, we're good, we're good, we're good. Let's go back. Let's go to Zobek. Let's go to Zobek. Go here. Let's meet Nate. Whew. Let's go. That's it. That's it. That's it. I'm so happy that we're gonna go to the other place. I was hoping to be at a higher level, but hey.
Just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head too. Hey, Nath. What? Can't you see I'm Alphen?
Yes.
Looks like you have your hands full. As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last.
He's not even surprised that we don't have the mask anymore.
My ears and Dan in disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegis.
Lenegis? Are you out of your damn mind?
Why?
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Oh, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but
Awesome.
I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
What is Burger?
That ring any bells for you?
No way.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calagria. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
No, it's not a meteor, it's us.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Why?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. There's a
Dude.
giant seagull running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
Bus.
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way.
Can at least tell us what it looks like? That's it. You ready? I didn't notice you there, Blaze. And I see, you're law, aren't you? Zephyr kids. Damn, when you get so tall. A little pipsqueak like you is running around with the blazing sword himself, I'm sure.
All right.
Oh man was proud. Go on ahead without me. I'll catch up later. You got it, boss. Say Rodlaw. Don't work too hard now.
I guess...
I met the guy before. That time I would have seen him would have been when I was in real little. At least say hello back to him. I don't know how much you look up to him here. Law. Sorry for getting us sidetracked. Let's just head out. Is Law doing okay? Not really. Zeph is still waiting on his pretty hard. Except blame him. Everything is not his fault. That's a big thing to carry at his age. Yeah, but he's trying his best to come up with an fate will pull through. Good. He's gonna need support. He's still just a kid, and Zephyr only one at that.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's move.
I want to see if I can shaft a...
Everything okay with Hoodle, Renwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cislodia.
Galagrians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Dan and owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where
Ooh.
they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby. Whew.
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors? And his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels! Ow, lay off, will ya?
Whoa.
So much for the heat making him docile!
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Poodle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Yo, I actually love all of those characters so much.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention.
Let's go. I think it's over there. It wasn't that much to offer.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
Ooh, no way. Offer. It was that much of an offer, but it was safety and lens. Whew. Plus. Let's go. Okay. I think that there should be a Ural nearby. Let's check it out here. I think it's over there. Ooh. I do Berg volcanoes. Okay, a Hoodle there. One more. Whew. Hell yeah. Okay, not here. Very good. There's a Hoodle. I don't know where it is though. Yeah, he's right here. Ooh. Let's check out the time. Let's check out the time. I'm excited to see the time.
Everybody okay?
2 seconds.
All right, Alvin.
Oh my God, Verbana. He's probably here. So he's getting crazy because they're around here. Ooh. You have to be close to here, but I don't know where. Let's go! Found you. Cattail.
You're saying we should check the Alp
Let's go.
forest?
Items. Verbana. Whew. Section. Flash shovel. Nice. Ooh. Hell yeah.
It's quite hot here. The
The climate. It's crazy that nobody been here. Ooh.
Barely a blip on our radar.
I would have loved if they had the Kisara mace to the customization, you know? Yo.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Okay, we've been here. This is the place where we got the weapon for Shion. Where was the
So
fear?
back in the Zion mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched,
Touched.
as I recall.
Aww.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
Let's go. I thought it was on the train. It's crazy. It's only been 15 hours, but I still have a hard time remembering. Okay, so I think the level 7, okay. Hmm.
A comfortable win.
Hiya. Okay, let's go. Perfect. Ah, no, dude, we fucked up. Hell no. My gosh, look at this. How beautiful is this? I'm pretty sure it's over here. Yeesh.
So this path is supposed to take us out to
The volcano.
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law.
I love that. X-Breaker. Whew. Wow, look at them. What's up, Livio? How are you, bruh? Yo, it's been a while. How are you, my friend? Welcome in, my dear friend, Lucio Wolf. An amazing, amazing human being. Super duper cool guy. Check him out. He's super funny. He's on Twitch. He's on TikTok. And he's on Instagram. I'm doing great, bro. I can't complain. This game is great. I know you've been looking to this game. Yo, I've been writing a lot, and you know what? I'm super happy. How about yourself, bro? What's going on with your life? What are you playing right now? So many ways we're climbing that. So it seems, allow me to step in. Not going trying to vault over with your rod, are you? I'll handle this. We're unlocking new action. Super nice, you know? Growing vine. Damn, son.
Plants grow instantly?
How much did it cost? 50?
What if we use this for food?
Yo, how is it treating you?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer.
I think
Thank you very
this
much.
is what we talked about the last time too. Okay, so I got check. You're still in love with Orion? Yo, that's happy. I'm happy for you, bro. You gonna be trying for? You gonna try Forbidden West, I guess? That's the title of the game, right? Oh, dude, wrong guy. I was happy to talk to you, bro. It's been a while. Hope everything is well, bro. Hope work is going well. Hope everything is good, bro. You deserve it. So again, if you don't follow Dusu, please do. Amazing, amazing, amazing human being. Can't stress. It's crazy that we're going back to the first.
Quite necessary when creating.
First one is important. This one is super important. Man, map is super huge, insane story. Of course, and I heard that even Forbidden West has a great story. Is that why you prefer Horizon? The narrative? Size? Armadillo, okay, level 40, which is kind of good. We have to also, I can't forget to send the SCs. Because we haven't sent an SC in a while. Yo, I know you've been on TikTok a lot, and I know you've been interested about this game, bro. You know, for sure, bro. For sure, and it was a really good story. It was a really good story. I mean, who doesn't like Aloy? Fuck, bro, I get emotional just thinking about it. Are you gonna be 100% it? Hell yeah. I love that you're a gamer that enjoy narrative, bro. There's so many people that are just enjoying a game for what it is, and they put so much effort in doing a narrative.
I wonder if we can make new weapons.
It's important to say, okay, well, the game is good, the graphics are good. It's important to say the story is good too, you know?
My throat feels super parched.
Super parched. Okay, so lemon gel. We have. I'm gonna give it to Alphen for sure. Lemon gel. That's the problem when you buy everything, right? 2,000. Perfect.
Too much.
But for myself, it's my favorite part of gaming is the story. Ah, that's nice. That's awesome, bro.
You want some too, Sheila?
Very happy to hear that, bro. You would love this game. Honestly, this game, bro, I highly recommend this. The story is insane. The graphics are insane. Even the arts, like the magic you can use, is absolutely insane. Bro, this game is it's a very good surprise. I'm 50 hours in, and we're almost done with it. I'm having such a good time. Ooh, core break. But it is an indefinite time, bro. And there's so many dialogues, but the story is easy to. The story is easy to remember. It's easy to understand. Let's go. Awakening Pebble. That's very good. We're not going to be able to craft shit with that, but hey, as long as we get the chest, we're happy. I should have been up there and $17,000. That's awesome. Chill up. I know we have material to craft another weapon, and probably gonna do that soon. But I want to get a camping point before. Let's use a fast travel, you know. Otherwise, I have to go all the way back, and I'm not super down to do that. Go break it. We forgot to do our EXP. Ooh. Bring it flash. Holy shit, look at this. Woo. Love it. And I love the fact that you can break themselves also. Let's go. Okay, 174. Cool. Hell yeah. Saving swing is so good. We're having the fire elements in the last zone, so even though we spend all of our boosting elements on Elfen, then I have to make sure that we don't use fire. Oh yeah, nice, done.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Okay, let's not forget the one we got last stream. Okay, that's good. Very good. 400, 400, 400. That's caca. That's caca. We can't buy anything. That's no problem. At least we got the blue, you know? It's so important. It's okay to tell me what you think about me. I won't try to argue. Again, I'm so happy that we got this, because with this, we have all of the possible. Oh, we didn't do it properly.
An opponent like this should be easy. Resonate with the earth.
Ooh. Ooh. Very nice.
Now you see what I can do.
Charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Apple gel.
Leave it to you!
I'll take you all on.
I know that the
Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
The picture of hell.
Oh, like moth to the flame.
ooh.
Eat this. Talon Hurricane.
Even the auto. Let's get the auto bits.
Is that a healing art? It is.
Ooh.
Can't ignore the pain. Now try to be more careful.
Armor won't save us. What is this?
Going in.
It was nice.
Very nice.
You've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on training them.
That's what I like to hear.
Ooh.
On guard. Swamp dance. Ready and free.
Ooh.
You picked the wrong side!
I'm ready.
Break slash.
Opted for an intricately crafted weapon as usual.
It is beautiful in both function and...
I want to get the blue. I don't want the blue.
Scratched.
Absolutely, bro. If you were there when there was the, it's very good. If you played have you played Final Fantasy 7? Sorry, my voice is breaking. I had a long day at work. Have you ever played Final Fantasy 7? The story is very, very similar. So you got that. So basically, a plot summary for you without being a spoiler. Okay, no problem. That's actually good because the story is very, very similar to Final Fantasy 7. So technically, okay, you got two races. You got the races of the Danan, which are the slaves, and you got the race of the Renin, which are the oppressor, right? The whole story is us as Denon trying to stop the Renin. But as the story goes, we learn that the Renin are actually, they're not all bad, you know, which is a fair statement. In every game, there's gonna be a group of bad people, but not everybody in that group is gonna be bad. So you basically the whole game you're discovering yourself. It's such a good game. The narrative are very, very good. And yeah, it's a story of abuse on our people, and a story mostly of revenge. The characters are amazing though. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, Lucio, you would love this game. The narrative is not as good as Origin for sure, but still. Thoughts on Elden Ring? Because I know you checked some Twitch.
It'll be a breeze.
Let's go. For the people that don't know, me and Lucio, we met on a almost night stream, and the reason why it instantly clicked because Lucio had finished, or was almost finishing the game. He came in, saw I had a hard time, and actually pulled through and helped. So really, really cool human being. Super good dude. I did. It's a good game. Of course. Because bro, like, are you a fan of this game at all? Ooh. I understand. I did everything I wanted. La 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 la. Why are you talking to me like that, girl? Ooh, good break. Let's drive up. I said, are you a fan of the Souls game? So I'm talking Bloodborne. I'm talking Demon Soul. I'm talking what else? And there's a bunch of roguelike games. What's up, my dude? How's it going, Carbon? Please welcome in my dear friend Carbon. How's it going? Play some of it? Okay, nice. Because I know it's a huge game. It's a really, really huge game. What's new, Carbon, bro? How's everything? I'm so glad that you're playing Elden Ring because Elden Ring is it's super good. I don't know if the narrative is good. I know the gameplay is pretty freaking fantastic. Ooh. I actually love it. I don't know what it is, the attack of the dragon. Or the tiger, sorry. But still. Okay. Flame stone. Ooh, armor.
The more the merrier.
Just don't go getting any rash ideas.
We got some good.
Shout out if I have a monitor. Can I get a shout out for Carfa, please? Let's go. Elevator guard, nice.
Equipment.
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
I don't know where to go. Okay. So it seems like it's a pretty straightforward route from the beginning. Nope. 2 out of 5. That's awesome. That's awesome. Have you guys ever talked before? This game is just full of surprise. I probably went here. Okay, there's so much I need to do. I thought I was lost, but I'm not lost.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Oof.
You picked the wrong spot.
Sorry guys, I'm just gonna get a sip of water.
I'm on. In a vine.
Absolutely adore this combat style. Super busy, got a new job with it. Yo, super good for you, bro.
The enemy feels off too.
Yo, careful with the dream, with the ambitions. Good for you, my dude. So, they're so proud of you, man.
I'll take you all on.
Look at you, bro. Fucking happy for you, man.
Flare demolition.
It's nice to see when your homie succeed, you know?
On guard.
Let's go. I'm gonna be blocking your magic. Yeah.
It's in your hands now.
Stay away from my friend.
Eagle assault. All healed. On guard.
Double demon fang.
Okay, sorry, the battery's dead. I'm gonna have to change it. Oh. There you go, we're back. We're absolutely back. Nice! Yo, that's awesome, bro. You good fucking player? Exactly, of course. Come on, give it to me. Oh hell yeah!
It's in your hands now.
Hold on to your heart.
Ooh.
Here I come.
All healed.
You picked the wrong fight.
Oh, the item is dead? The fuck? So what we're gonna do is edit. I technically don't need to heal him. I'll still get some good points.
Make it right.
Do a Holland.
Flashing fang.
I'm gonna get more SP. Love that emoji, bro.
That'll teach me a lesson
Okay. 5.
about running my mouth.
Don't move. We'll get you healed up.
Ooh. Brigandine. Ooh, very freaking nice, Brigandine. And I love that it seems like I know what I'm talking about, which I don't. Brigandine. Okay, so there's a part where you don't want to spend your
Anything that
CP
makes battles easier is okay by me.
by me. Very nice. Oof. You guys see, I'm not even pressing any button. This is automatic. Oh,
I'll finish you here and now. Rotating pile driver.
sorry.
Where are you going?
Very sorry.
Look sharp.
Hell yeah. 5,000.
Training's paying off.
I remember when we were happy because we did 1,000 damage. That's what's nice with RPGs. Seeing your growth. It's always fun. Okay.
Poodle's quivering. I think we're about to be real lucky.
Lucky. So what she mean by that, if you're new to the stream, if you're new to the game actually,
Callous.
is that
Calcified. Caladium.
by having the blue thing,
A sparse one.
we're gonna be able to have a better equipment.
An opponent like this should be easy. I'll smash you. I'm on board.
Okay, we need Rimwell and fast.
Eat dirt.
Ooh,
No further. Now I'm in the groove. Right here. I'm ready.
very nice.
In an instant. Impact block. We work well together.
Like a finely timed.
Ooh,
Wish they were all that easy.
Mystical,
I
yo
think you
5.
might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Construct. Dude, well, I didn't know you could do that. That's awesome.
This bridge will hold itself together, right?
Mystic Cloak. We know it's for my Omi, Rimwell. No, sorry. Mystic Cloak. Okay, that's not. You see, it's not that much of a bonuses. It's not that great, but hey. Then nothing, right? Now we have to hurry because my blue square is gonna be almost done. And it is done. Oof. Magmalem.
No choice.
I absolutely love these guys.
You see what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that. Resonate with the earth.
Oof.
Astral energy!
Super Mounter. I don't remember what
Wow.
her action
that was a
skill
nice
is for
move there.
Sarah.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over.
Stop memorizing my move.
How long has it been since I last went this hungry?
Ooh, that means okay, that our food is low, which is good. We're gonna be able to make a lot of. There's a bunch of recipes I want to try. Like you guys seen the last stream, by making a sandwich, we got the Kisara, a new SP,
I just let my instincts
a new skill panel. Ooh,
Now I'm
I have to plug my what you call it? How crazy is this? That's in YouTube videos. There's some ads in the videos. How crazy is this? This doesn't make any sense to me. And I know I'm talking from a perspective of content creator, but still, it seems like an overkill. Resume.
We may get out of this alive after all.
Ooh. Let's go.
look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
What do I mean by what? Oh, you mean the skill panel? Okay, I'll show you, bro. I'll show you.
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
The action, they get repetitive, but hey, the game is worth it. So you see, you get experience points, you get SP
Should
points.
really use them more often.
The sage. The sage, everything that's herbs is gonna give us some stats. The skill panel over here is this is actually one of the main part of the game that I like so much, Lucio. You see these? Some of them are unlocked by story. Some of them you have to do something special to unlock them. And you can spend to get more points, to get new skills. If you finish one of the panel, you get some completion bonuses. It's absolutely insane. The only problem is the experience points, the SP, are very slow. But hey, that's with every game, right? Get our one panel. I want to get the blue again, and I know this is like egocentric, but hey, once you get the blue, whew, rewards are endless. We also have to create new ammos, new weapon. Boost break. Dove spell.
Your blade moves like silk.
And another one that is super cool, bro. I'm gonna try to show you again.
How are your
You see on the
not to give me any idea.
on the lower left of the screen, you got my characters, right? I'll have to do another battle. But tell me, how's work, bro?
Victory nonetheless.
It's been a while since we
Long
talked.
way yet to go.
Awakening people. So these characters, what is good is that they have some special skill, right? So that's their assist button for battle. And I want to get. I have to get this one. Nice. No, nice. We're doing good. So they all have their special ability, and what's cool is that I'm gonna show you. Try to show you exactly.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
So this one,
Can't get out of this.
if you have the right enemy type, and you use the right person, they'll get a boost break, which you just saw. The boost break is gonna make your attack stronger, and it's gonna make it same. So the more you know your enemy, super cool. Yo, I'm really recommending you the game, Lucio. Trust me, bro. Yeah, it's pretty cheap too. Yo. Oh yeah. You can also customize the character. There's so many things that I'm not. I should show you. For example, outfits. You can change your outfit, unkit air, change your your costume. Got some attachments. You can choose a weapon skin. So, let's say you got a new weapon, you can choose which that skin you want. But my favorite part is these artifacts. So these are things that you find in nature, right? And you can turn it off. You can do this, turn it off, make it harder. So if you want to do a run with challenges, this is awesome. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Blue square. Bright Star, nice. X-Breaker. No. Oof, gold gel. Okay, there's nothing there for us. Did we do this, guys? Red Sage. Oh, we didn't do this, and that's worth it. So we did do this, okay. Well, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. I'm missing your TikTok, bro. You should do more, Lucio, man. Come on. I'm missing your TikTok, bro. You're super funny. And I have a good dude, too. So I have to go here. Nah, I mean it, bro. You're super good, dude. And his TikToks are super funny, man.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there will be nothing left of you.
So are we there? Yeah, this is the right way. Oh, dude.
So don't try anything funny. Especially you, Law.
Nah, yo. Nah.
I didn't know you had that sort of trick.
I still don't have a camera, bro, so...
I would have figured
absolute.
too different.
Yours are good, bro. Yours are fucking amazing. What other content you enjoy creating? Dude, those are shortcuts. We didn't need to use CP. It's okay, we'll probably have something to recharge CP. Worst case scenario, I have so many orange gels, crazy. It's a fire mail, absolute. For absolute peace of mind. That was the design ethos for this defensive there with the chain mail. Okay. I don't know if this is the last armor we're gonna get. It does seem that way. Should be able to finish the game this week. Today, tomorrow, maximum tomorrow. And after that, we're gonna play some 80s. Okay, the 25th, sorry. We have what you call it? Yo, gonna have a new game. I'm gonna try to do Warcraft 3. If I can, if I can't, well, that's it, right? Little puddles. Just go. Okay, perfect. 1,200. Yo, this is crazy. Basic arts. Look at the graphics. And yes, they do get repetitive and stuff. Totally worth it. Grand Fragment. Level up? Both level up. Nice.
Exactly dead weight before.
Except in regard to doing basic chores.
Oof. I don't even know if I can buy some armors or something. Ooh. Let's go. We're good. We're good. Ooh. Weakness. Yo, almost perfect exit. I was hoping to get a voices there, but hey. Can't have it all. Can't have it all. I wake up every evening with a big smile on my face, and it never seems out of place.
You could say that again.
And you're still probably working for. Nice. Ooh, oh, boost break, nice. Times 2. Always nice.
Now you see what I can watch this.
And if ever you get tired of the battle, guys, don't forget you can use. There's no shame in using auto battle. You're gonna defeat you if you're doing the buff with auto battle. You're gonna defeat it for sure. But hey.
Look sharp. Lightning
Ooh.
training's paying off. Your blade moves like silk.
Move along, move along. We're perfect. So good.
I've been doing really great lately.
I can tell, bro. You've been killing it. Killing it. We're gonna go here because this is closer. 700, 700. Okay. I like the fact that my SP are pretty much close. With a mean smile on my face, and it never feels out of place. Crazy. Crazy. Okay. Oh, buzz battle soon. Oh, I want to craft my new items, but I think I'm good. Let's not forget that we have so much cash. 42,000. That's not a lot. We're gonna be able to buy everything. Buzz battle. Hell yeah. Wow, graphics. I love the fact that they took back the first battle.
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Yeah, high
Do you think
chance.
this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Janna's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go!
I have no clue.
This one's
Okay.
tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
My issue is I don't know if I can attack him.
Here it comes.
How many fights do we see like this?
Everyone.
The blue.
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Hell yeah.
Why?
Okay.
Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared.
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
Oof.
It's summoning
Yo.
Take care of them while keeping an eye on it.
Love that. Oh, imagine. And I didn't see that it has a unknown number of health. It's very similar to the first boss we fought. The one that was up with the first lord. I'm sorry, not first boss, first lord.
I never fit. Not on my watch.
What you call it? With a big smile on my face, and it never feels out of place. And you're still probably working on a 9 to 5 base. I wonder how bad that tastes. Sorry, it is. When you see my face, it forgives you hell, it forgives you hell. When you walk my way, it forgives you hell.
In an instant! We work well together.
For a second, I thought the boss was knocked down. So probably the only thing that's gonna happen is that we're not gonna be able to defeat him. We're gonna run away. Yeesh. Okay.
This one's mine.
From beyond, imbue this vengeance.
Ooh, Sarah dead.
This ends now.
So I'm not sure whether they're showing this.
Radiant light. Boost of regenerate.
Okay.
Regenerate.
Here come more.
You'll just have to keep fighting.
Yeesh.
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
No, I cannot remove. I'm ready. Same drive. Okay, so add it. who's okay? So Kisara, she's down. I'm gonna do this one, and Shion. Change leader. It's gonna be Dua Halim leader. Dua Halim. Oh. Okay. Solidarity captivity. Ooh. I just have battle too. My issue is that I don't know what to do. That's my issue. I don't know what to do, guys. That's abyss. Hey. Shion. Okay. No, we have to do arts. Let's do resurrection. Ooh. Very nice. Dude, it's crazy. Ooh. Yo, so much damage. That's nice.
This one's got your name on it. Negative gate. Boom. I knew we could count on you.
As we all count on your courage.
Okay. Keep on summoning people. I don't know what to do. That's my issue. If you keep on summoning people, I don't know what to do.
Primed and ready.
Okay. Oh, dude, I don't know what to do. Okay. Resurrection.
Reinforcements incoming. Not a problem.
Ooh. That's crazy. I don't know what to do. Okay. Art for my Dua Halim. It doesn't seem like I love Dua Halim much. He's okay.
From beyond, imbued its should have messed with me.
Ooh.
Resuscitation.
Where are you going?
Smash you.
Ooh.
In a bind.
I love it. I just wish we knew what to do.
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
I think we just have to survive, I guess.
I'll face you. Captivity.
It looks like you got hit.
Here and now. So much for sitting this fight out.
Ooh.
No, that'd be silly.
Don't mind if I do.
Denied. Burn in hell.
Very nice.
You're mine.
I'll heal you all.
Not my fight.
Healing fire.
I'm grateful.
Ooh.
Back from death to bin. Resuscitation. In here. I never miss.
No further. Negative gate.
Yo, that's perfect. No, that's not perfect. I'm lying. It's fucking hard.
There you go. Don't let up. I've taken too much damage.
Now you see what I can do. I'll face
Ooh.
there you go. No one gets by me.
Okay, so we have to resuscitate. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have to check it out because I don't know what to do. It's okay to tell me what you think about me. I won't try to argue. I hold it against you. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. Please help me. Okay, so it's gonna be Tales of Arise. What's his name? It's gonna be Ifrit. Oh my gosh. From Final Fantasy 4, right? Ifrit. Malum. Aha! So Reddit, thank you Reddit. The who was cool. Enemy. Mob. The fact that they gave little to stuff on learning, it was the own time. Okay. Okay, no way. I don't know what to do. Malum boss, okay. Free Malum. Nice. There's no way. How do you beat? Ah, instead of directly going up against a feature, you have to fight your way through wave to end and win this battle. Okay, nice, 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 nice. That's what I thought. Okay, perfect. What I'm gonna do is probably gonna get some ammo. Yeesh. Ooh.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here's a healing arm.
No further! I'm on
First aid. Healing orb.
I don't know why they make me waste an attack on my beloved. Oh, dude.
I'll bring you back from the
Law.
Don't mind if I do.
Used too much.
Okay, perfect. Law. Do we have a scene?
Look sharp, everyone!
Okay. Well, that was stupid. What we're gonna do is this guy, items. Rimwell.
The doctor ordered. Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever.
Aha. And we're gonna switch to a Harlem for Rimwall. Also, I would love to use a orange gel.
Just please stay safe.
Ooh,
Supposed to take on something so big! I'll handle it.
Alvin!
Watching
very nice. This is it. Holy shit, that's love. That's love for the main character.
Go back down!
Okay. Hell yeah. Come on, hard. Come on, rewarding. Woo.
Everyone okay?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah.
It is the
Wasn't
first
like the one
boss.
that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy.
Probably.
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or maybe part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
Well said. Ooh. Blaze, nice. Increase max AG, always good. Generation Flame, Flaming Edge Bursts. Easier perfect. 1100. Faster AG. Attack versatility, okay, we can have fun with that. Lightning Streak. Resistance 20. It's like assault. 1200s. It should start from critical hits. Oh. Cure. Nice. Rimwall, what can I do for you? Penetration. Okay, so again, try way too hard to get my things gone. When shot, hell yeah. Secret key. Gotta simply be holding and make one with what lie beyond the threshold.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Yo, perfect. Okay, perfect. Finally done. Okay, that was hard, but still. It was rewarding, and there was a lot of reward from this one. We're getting 4 square, which is not gonna mean shit. Also, the fact that our food is down, that's not a good sign. Was it why we were having such a hard time? Where is the freaking key? Lord knows. It's a fact. Outer area.
Hey, is that it over there?
That's her ship. Having trouble I can lend you a hand. Ooh, gonna have some new games. Which apple gel. Grape gel. Oh. Sell. Okay, perfect. That was so stupid. Okay, at least we have everything we need, you know? Nice. Sell. We have to sell some material because we're gonna craft some weapon. Lettuce, I don't need you that much. Apple, I don't need you that much. Again, very small fries, but hey, every penny counts. Every penny helps. Let's go. 16? Nope. High score. Very good. I don't know how much cash we need, but we're gonna try to get as close as possible. If only it was like a Final Fantasy 12. I always like to keep 30. Okay. Forge. It's expensive. Red shield, farm fence. Nice. That's the price. The price is the problem. Sell. Material. Can't believe we're missing cash. That's bad. This never happens. Type. Okay, let's go.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Yeah, we did. On healing items. Of course I'm gonna cheat. With a secret key. What is that? Tales of...
Alvin?
Did you remember something?
So that's gonna be super important.
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it.
Wow.
This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Tales. Holy shit, look at this.
3 centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
The Lord shouldn't be able to know.
Damn. I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present.
I love this.
I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alvin.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders.
Yeah, they both have a
Part
similar
of this
story.
world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
Ooh.
How's it look?
It should fly.
All internal systems seem to be operating.
Absolutely adore this game.
Considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave. We should prepare ourselves for every
Absolutely.
possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alfred.
Nice.
Works for me.
Ok. Facciamo. Size. Okay, what you got? No. I want to do some quests because we're not ready. Let's go. Ooh. Hey, let's go. We're good. I don't know. I want to get the point where I can actually, like, get some material, get some cash, craft some weapon. Stuck with silent. Is it something? I don't think we have a book. Shy. No. No way. Fucked. Okay. What's next? Let's go. Okay. Sagan. Cave. I want to check if where I left some owls.
We finally made it.
Nothing. Ooh. Okay, change the flame. We have a euro. Shady. Okay, Udo's there. Nice. And he's right here.
I think Hoodle senses an owl around here.
Hell yeah.
Maybe
30.
something's going on in the forest.
Okay, nice. That's done. Lord. We're just gonna go there, rest, get some good shit going on.
You guys want to rest here?
Please. 40.
I've got to keep
Rest.
my...
Okay, so what can we do? Beef strap, grill or pig? I want to do this one. $13 minutes. Okay, let's go.
This is a true masterpiece.
I don't know. I'm gonna go right away. I wanted to wait, but this is for sure. We're gonna get something. Yes.
Wow, that's some weird-looking meat you're cooking up there.
That's right, pig.
What is it exactly?
That would be grilled rapig.
Wrapping.
What? Whoa there! What's the big brouhaha?
It's rat pig! How could you cook something with such cute little eyes? What did it ever do to you?
I fail to see what the problem is. Rapigs are perfectly edible creatures. Having said that, I do realize it's become rather rare to eat them lately.
Why?
With people increasingly embracing them as pets and companions.
They definitely didn't fall out of fashion to eat because of their flavor, that's for sure.
Sure.
Agreed.
I think yeah,
tender,
tender.
fatty meat.
I wonder what it is
Taste
in
can
real
take
life.
some
Like,
getting
what
used
did they
to,
take these
but I
fish
would
from?
argue that's part of its charm.
If the taste is too strong, I imagine you can either just cook it thoroughly or simmer it with some herbs to mask it.
Indeed.
At
first, I wasn't
first.
sure whether to smoke it with spices or simmer it in water.
But I
But I opted to grill it as is instead.
Seriously, Dohalim?
You have the weirdest
You have
taste.
the weirdest tastes.
Well, thank you,
That's
Kansa.
probably because when you live the life of a lord, you grow tired of most ordinary cuisine.
So you end up seeking out more unusual food. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, putting aside what it used to be, you've got to admit it does look pretty damn good. Meat is meat after all.
That reminds me. I do believe I once read in a book about rare delicacies, how one can go about preparing an owl.
What?
I suppose I won't have the chance to try it anytime soon.
Not with Hoodle, you won't!
Let's do Dualim.
Care if I hang out for a while?
I know our waifu is technically
Another fine day for
Shiam
journeying,
itself.
huh?
Tell me, do you ever find yourself tiring of the vagabond existence?
It's better than being enslaved, that's for sure. I get to pick my own destination, for starters. You don't get those luxuries as a slave.
Shackle a man's feet, and you put a clamp on his heart as well.
Agreed.
Then there was the food. Gross slop that left you in a permanent state of hunger. Ugh, you wouldn't believe the things I ate to keep from starving. What about you? This must all sound pretty alien to someone who used to be a lord.
Is that a hint of interest in my past I detect?
I guess that's one way to put it.
Well,
It
certainly
is.
starvation was never a concern I had to contend with. The day-to-day grind was largely taken care of for me. I even had help getting in and out of clothes. All that was
Damn,
required of me
son.
was standing still while looking solemn.
That's quite the downgrade you've made. It's a wonder you don't sound more bitter.
This might surprise you, but I actually don't find our current situation all that disagreeable. My own hardships paled in comparison to yours, granted. But life as a lord came laden with its own restrictions. Forgive me. Such complaints must sound like feeble extravagances to a Danon.
True, rent and opulence doesn't feature high on my
Oof.
sympathy list. And again, yours isn't exactly a normal case.
I suppose it's not. Sometimes, I can't help but wonder how much easier life would have been without the trappings of nobility.
You really mean that?
Pay me no heed. Not but the ramblings of a privileged eccentric. Whatever my past, it has led to my being here. That is all the reality I need concern myself with.
Do enough. Yo, I even think that we're gonna have
Suppose we
something
should call it a day.
from Dualim. Hell to the year. Always love this kill. See, we have so much.
Shall we get moving?
Yep. This is super good. We're gonna get Berg, Outer Arena. Whew. I don't know if that was a good idea or not.
That That was quite the little adventure we went on.
There's some things there, you see? Oh, it's the guy. It's the guy from selling. Look at this shit.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegus? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
Right.
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegus.
Ooh.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to lead Dana.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim.
Of
It's
course.
worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegus and the Renan homeworld leave Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
The people of Lenegus?
Damn.
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shion and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana.
No, bro. You're wrong.
There are those on Lenegus who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to
I think this is the...
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegus. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Shion can finally get rid of her thorns. Shion?
Huh? Yeah.
Imagine. And if we can avoid the war.
Where?
Whew. Yeah, he's remembering more.
Shion?
No, dude, I'm wasting my shit. I'm wasting my...
How could she just go up?
She's just in the ship, bro. Chill.
Shion! It's your thorns?
She will control it. Severine.
You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
I don't know, she knows.
Stay out of my way.
Shame on you, Shion.
Wait a second. You're planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
I don't like the way they did the main character, bro. Come on.
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Absolutely. Fuck you, Xian. That's not cool. You don't shoot your friend. The fuck? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Crying, crying. Cry me a river.
Do you remember back when I was stabbed by Volron?
I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time. The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even... I believe you, sure. But tell me how is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time, not. They're part of me. I have no idea why. But my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before you...
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream.
Yeesh.
But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Wait, the whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me?
I feel bad for her, you know?
Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow lads. Chose to fight with us, isn't it? While we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
It's so sad for Xian, bro. I do feel bad for the character, but she's still mean, you know? No problem, bro. Hope you had a good dinner. How was it? What did you eat?
There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first. But ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before.
Nice, bro. You should have pasta.
Since then,
What are your roots, bro? I never
I
asked you.
finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
I won't be able to hold them back anymore.
Are you closer to your roots?
And when that happens,
It will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself.
Nice, I appreciate that, bro.
To
That's
find
awesome.
the Renaissance on your own. And
Dude, that's
sacrifice
awesome.
yourself to
Good
stop
for you,
the
man.
thorns.
That's so important.
That's too much. It's way too much.
when this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Danans didn't matter to me at all.
Holy shit, that's deep.
I know I have to
Such a
die,
good story.
but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Imagine. He still felt pain now. The way he used to do.
Dying is still better than being a slave. How can you endure this? It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen. We can fight this. Fight until the end together.
My gosh, I'm about to fucking cry.
Isn't that what you
Dude.
said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else too.
Shia, what do you want? It's your decision ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone.
Oh, dude.
Fight as well.
Yeah, I know.
Count me in as well.
Fucking nice, huh?
I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
Guys,
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope. Shion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances,
Yo, this story is amazing,
it's
bro.
very
Holy
likely
shit.
that those events have some connection to her thorns. The true nature of which I imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lennius and uncover the truth of what's unfolding.
I take it you mean we might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live.
It's certainly possible. Though I suspect the nature of the Sovereign is connected somehow.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once.
Damn.
And I won't let it happen again. Shion. No matter what happens from now on, I'm right here with you.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
You are not alone.
You guys. You're all so stubborn.
I love that we're 50 hours in and we're trying to see the relationship between the main character and one of the main character. Late much, brah?
Thank you,
Aw.
everyone.
Fucking adore that shit. Holy shit.
For right now. In a little while longer. I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you.
No. Oh, she's trying.
So let's go. On to Lennigus.
Dude. That's what I love about this game. It sucks because we're losing some of the power from the food, which sucks lots, but hey.
The end of the world.
Hard to believe.
Hard to believe, isn't it?
I believe Shion is telling the truth. What about you?
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything that's happened seems to point towards some sort of great danger that's lurking ahead of us. Still, it's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doom to the world. That those really are the stakes we face.
No, I understand. Even Shion doesn't seem to know exactly what will happen to bring it all about.
I love it.
We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands, so many clues, yet the complete picture eludes us.
So where do her thorns fit in then?
Well, I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all. You remember the voice we all heard while we were inside the wedge, don't you?
Yeah, I remember. It was the will of Dana's astral energy
Ouch.
come to life. Well, that's what we all thought.
Right. And from that, we're able to hypothesize how vast concentrations of astral energy can become sentient. Let's return to when we found Shion in Pelegion. When her thorns went wild, they contained far more astral energy than any mere Renin would normally have inside them.
So you think those thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying? But why would they want to destroy the entire world?
As for that, I really cannot say for certain. Its goals still remain a mystery. It may be a mere fluke that her maiden powers have been able to contain it thus far.
You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figuring out riddles.
Can you blame me? When one realizes that the world they once thought to be true is but a mere facade, they can't help but see
Actually,
the
it's
truth.
true. That makes a lot of sense.
Especially when that deception has led to others getting hurt.
Dohalim?
I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lennigus. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say? I think it's best we not dwell on it too much for the time being.
Right.
Damn. I'm kind of sad. I'm sad, you know? It's like the game is ending.
How you holding up?
Who, me?
Yes, you. You took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Oh, that? That was nothing.
Compared to what Shion's going through, you mean? Still, even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind of pain, that doesn't mean Shion wants to have to see you get hurt by her thorns, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful.
Shion doesn't know how lucky she is to have you around, you know? Dashing in to save her at the last minute.
Yeah, very funny.
I'm being serious. You went up and held her close like you still had that mask on, and you didn't even bat an eye. She really needed that. That's what I mean when I said you saved her. Just like you did with the rest of us.
I just want for Shion what we all have. The ability
Damn.
to touch someone without the fear of killing them. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday things we all take for granted. And it's not right.
You can say that again. It may be normal for us, but that doesn't make it any less special or important for her. I hope she gets what she wants. I have my own dreams, but a world without her, where she dies so we can all survive, isn't a world I want to live in.
Agreed. It's like more and more keeps getting taken from her, and I'm done with it.
Another one. Oof.
Can't sleep?
After everything we just heard, how could I?
Fair enough.
Facts.
Shion's had to deal with so much on her own. Even when we were all laughing and celebrating, she just kept quiet and didn't say anything. I thought she was keeping her distance because of her thorns. That it was because she didn't want to hurt anybody by getting too close.
Agreed.
I just figured that that was the type of person she was, you know? But it turned out to be none of that. All this time, she felt like she had to die and sacrifice herself for the greater good. But even then, she didn't think she could say anything to us about it.
I know.
She was so alone this entire time. How could I call her a friend and yet be so completely blind to everything she was going through?
I'm
Aww.
sure it made her happy, knowing you were there for her.
You really think so?
Yeah, I do. If she didn't think of us as friends, I don't think she could have ever opened up to us like that. You were a good friend to her before, and you'll be an even better one now.
Yeah, I really hope so. I want to be the best I can for her.
Aw.
When you think about it, we were all alone in our own way. But over time, we've all found ways to let each other into our lives. I hope Shion's able to do that one day too. No, I mean, I hope she's able to do that more. Lots and lots more. I think it'd be really nice if we could all just be there to support each other when it really counts. And
Agreed.
forget about our grudges and pain.
Frinwell.
I love it. I love that they have a, not that they needed one, but they do have at least a goal now. They had one, but still, it feels more real. Yeah, I know, bro. It is close. We're about 5 hours in.
Yeah, I didn't have the slightest idea. I mean, every once in a while I thought something seemed a little off.
5 hours in, bro, and we're gonna be done with the game.
It's like a completely different world was spinning around me.
Which
and
is
I couldn't
insane.
even see it.
You and me both. I mean, I knew something was bothering her, but I could never quite figure out what it was.
You?
That's insane.
But you're the one
Oh, she can't believe they were
out,
going that far.
aren't you?
That's what I thought. But in reality, I didn't understand it all. What I thought was helping and being there for her was actually just driving her into a corner.
At least you
Damn,
figured it out
imagine.
in time, though, right?
I don't think we're out of the woods yet.
When are they gonna be streaming, Lucio?
We brought her back from the edge, and we're going to stop those thorns from taking her.
Because after this, I'm gonna be looking for people to raid, you know?
Yeah, with all of us together, there's nothing we can't handle. Shion, the world, we can save everyone. And I mean it. when I
No,
say
why, bro?
I know. No lone wolfing it.
Hey, you're the expert on what my dad would say. Do you think he'd pat me on the back or
Friday.
tell me off?
That's awesome, though.
Zephyr, I don't think that he'd have that much to say, to be honest. You're your own man now, Law. And you've already made up your own mind about what you want.
I guess he couldn't say anything even if he
Yeah.
wanted to. Sorry. I guess those of us amongst the living have enough problems to deal with, don't we? We'll need all our
Hell yeah.
strength to save Shion. I'll probably end up worrying again at some point. But I guess I'll think it over more then. That okay?
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good to go. Talk to Shion. Where's Shion? She's right here, right? Flawless sound with a footstep. Without going into too much of the details, she's an experiment that went out
Hey,
worse.
doing all right?
They made a mistake, and now every time you touch her, there's torn.
I seem to cause nothing but worry. As much as I try to look like I
Don't
have
worry
things
about
under
it.
control, everyone still worries
It's
about me.
normal. You're not good. You try to kill often.
You're not the only one.
Hey, do you remember the first time you said I was your friend?
Uh-huh.
No? When was that? Sorry, I can't remember.
That's okay. It came so naturally to you, I'm not surprised you forgot.
Sure.
I was different back then. The Danans
Kind of a
were
douche
not
move, to
even
be
people
honest.
to me, and I knew I would always be alone. But in that room with Deadheim, when you called me your friend, it just shattered
Damn.
the wall that I built up around me. Because until that moment, I'd only seen you as a means to an end. I thought of you as a way to use the blazing sword and to obtain the Renis Alma.
It's okay. It's a
After
douche
that
move,
day,
but still.
one time became two. And before I knew it, you'd made a habit of calling me and Dohalim your friends. It didn't matter that we were Renins. You cared about us as you would any other people. Then, everyone else started
Naruto
to call
does not
me
like
their
Jutsu,
friend
right?
too. To think of me as their friend. Before then, I never even dreamed I could have that. I didn't want to die and lose you all. But I also didn't want to live if it meant you would all die in my place.
Shion.
But then I realized I'd only really been thinking of myself that entire time. After saying how I felt and hearing what you all had to say, I finally understood that. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not planning on dying anymore.
Damn, this is real talk.
Along the way who I truly care about to give in now.
That's some deep talk. We needed that.
So
We need to break down the taboo on take your own life, you know?
My fate to preserve our future, and I'll win, come hell or high water. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I won't let the world end because of me.
It's going to be a long, hard road ahead, Shion.
No, not that much.
Our fight won't be over until everyone, both Danans and Lenins, can finally live in peace.
There's only like a couple of hours left.
But I swear I'll be there with you.
I'll be there sooner rain when the sunshine is coming.
Thank you.
Aha.
Remember what we learned back in Calaglia? There's no wall so high that we can't break it down.
Yeah, I think you may be right about that.
He is right though. Can you guys believe that it's been a 20-25 minutes cutscene? It's crazy. Okay, remember we have left.
Everyone well rested?
Yep.
Then let's go. We depart for Lenegis.
And I guess not even the last boss. Take off. And I don't know when we're gonna be able to go back. They said it would be a long time, but hey, you never know with this game. How often did they take out our opportunity to just go
Well, it's the moment
where
of
we
truth.
want it?
This lady better hold together once we're up in the air.
Ma, don't say that. You're going to jinx us.
Speaking of which, Alphen, this bucket of bolts got a name?
Ooh, no.
A name? You know, I'm not sure she ever had one. I never really thought about it.
Well, after all the trouble we went through to find her, we should give her one, right? I was thinking something like...
Thaw Knights.
Huh?
It means owl in the ancient tongue.
Wow.
Literally, the one drawn to the skies.
I like it. Sounds perfect for our little escapade.
Does it?
Not sure I'm completely convinced, but... Well, it's as good a name as any. From now on, she'll be known as the Fall Knights.
Okay, people. We have two goals. First, we need to get to Lenegis and make the Renans finally leave Dana alone. And then...
How do I do
figure
that,
out
though?
the truth behind Shion's thorns and find a way to save her. Sound good?
It sounds great.
All right. Then let's go.
Let's do this, guys. We got this. I don't know if our level is good enough. We should be able to do it. Our issue is really the level, the cash, of course, because I don't think we have enough just to buy every weapon. And although it's only a trophy, a perhaps trophy, I want to do it. Wah, wah, wah. Check it out. Ooh.
You know, I can still hardly believe it.
Believe what?
I mean, just look at it. The whole of existence crammed inside a tiny frame.
Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. It does look more like a painting than a living, breathing world.
From up here, all the struggles we've been through feel so insignificant.
Nothing like realizing how small you are to put everything into perspective. Kinda makes the differences between the Renans and the Danans feel pretty small too, huh?
How much longer until we reach Lenegus?
There are better ways to use your time than napping. We should take a moment to familiarize ourselves with the facilities on board before arrival.
Good idea. The starship may end up serving as our base of operations once we're down there. Think you'll be all right with the controls?
Sure.
You mean the one set to automatic pilot? I dare say I'll manage. I'm basically just here to supervise.
Nice.
In that case, she's all yours.
Let's go again.
Everything okay, Shia?
Dude, the talking is too much.
We'll be going to Lenegus soon.
This must feel like a homecoming of sorts to you, huh? What was life on Lenegus like back then? You know, before you came to Dana.
Let's just say I don't have many happy memories. I've had thorns my whole life, for as long as I can remember. They called it treatment, but in truth, they were just using me as a guinea pig for their research.
See? Damn, that's shady.
They experimented on you?
That's right. All I was to them was a riddle to solve. They poked and prodded me, trying to figure out what triggered my thorns or changed the form they took. Day in and day out.
Day in, day out.
Every single day, one test after another. I'm still surprised they didn't try to dissect me. The look they gave me whenever one of them touched my skin. How could I forget it?
Damn.
Reeling from the pain, like I was a monster or something.
Wow, that's crazy.
Some existence, huh? A blight on any I touched. Helplessly complicit in their pain. I thought things couldn't get any worse. But then they did. I started to have nightmares, visions of the coming apocalypse.
What apocalypse?
Is it any wonder I lacked a cheery disposition? Unable to so much as touch another soul. Loneliness was my best friend. Sure, I survived, but with the knowledge that one day I'd be swallowed up by oblivion. And that's when it hit me. If I was going to die, then it should mean something. If I have to sacrifice myself to save the world, so be it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you relive that.
No, it's fine. I'm in a much better place now.
With us,
You
of
say
course.
it's your destiny to die so that others can live. But why not the other way around? Why shouldn't we be the ones dying to save you?
Are you crazy? Why would you sacrifice your life for...
That's exactly my point. Why should you have to give up your life just because you drew the short straw in the destiny stakes? How
That is
that even
insane.
right? It's that
So
right
freaking
to
deep.
justify slavery, as if some of us were just meant to be sacrificed. This struggle was never about saving only ourselves. But that doesn't mean we have to give up our own lives to save everyone else's either. If we're doing this to protect people, if we're doing this to save the world from destruction, then that has to include saving each other as well.
A world free of sacrifice. That's what you've been fighting for all along, isn't it?
Agreed.
Not just me. We're in this together, remember?
The six of
Fight was
us.
yours too, Shion. If we're going to win, everyone has to win. There can be no room for losers in this fight. Now I see it. The true nature of our struggle.
A victory
Nature.
without losers. But that means that a Danon victory over Rena can't be the end. Do you think we can pull it off?
You bet we can pull it off. We have to. It's the only hope we have of things ever
Yes.
changing.
Yeah, you're right. No one's ever changed the future without aiming for the stars.
Aiming.
We can do this. Together.
One. Hell yeah.
Is something wrong?
No. I was merely thinking how it had been 7 years, that's all.
You mean since you became a lord and left Lenegus? I guess even someone like you can get homesick, huh?
I am as prone to sentimentality as any other. Tell me, though. You too have a history with Lenegus. A traumatic one, no less. This trip will probably mean facing up to some difficult emotions. Doesn't that frighten you?
Well, It is a place where I took the lives of countless people. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about it. But I can't keep running forever. The past is what it is. There's no changing that. But the future's what we make it.
I see.
Dohaly.
Forgive me. I was wrong to pry. We have more pressing matters to address. Come back and speak to me when you finish looking around the ship.
Yo, absolutely love it. Too much talking though, what the fuck? Okay. This is our shift. Oh, dude!
Hey, Alvin, listen to this. So Law and I were just talking and...
Hey, shut up!
What's got Law all flustered?
Only that he's afraid of flying, the big baby. And after all that fuss he made about naming the ship, too.
Hey, I never said I was scared. I just think it's, you know, a little unsettling how we're going to be cruising through space in a glorified tin can. That's all.
It's a starship, dummy. That's what
Hey,
it's
be nice to the guy.
supposed to do. I don't think there's anything strange about it.
Well, maybe you're the one with the problem then.
Guys. I'm no expert, but I think we can trust Renan technology. It got me to Dana in One Piece, remember?
Yeah, 100 years ago.
Oh, that's a good point. If you think so, Alvin, it must be okay. Don't you agree, Law?
Hard to argue with that, seeing how you hitched a ride in one of these things before, Alvin. It's just wrong, okay?
Let's go. What am I thinking, Sarah?
You okay? Feeling
Getting
airsick?
headsick? No, just seasick.
Now that you mention it, not at all. These starships are a remarkably smooth ride, all things considered. Nothing like being at sea, thank goodness.
Glad to hear it. That device there caught your eye, huh?
I was just wondering what it is. It looks big enough to fit a person inside of it.
It's a healing pod. It fixes
Damn!
injuries and illnesses.
Oh, you don't say. That should definitely come in handy if any of us get injured while we're down there.
No.
Alphen?
Is this something I
Was that
said?
something I said?
No, I was just thinking back to when I escaped Lennigus, that's all.
Size.
With the ceremony and losing control, I was a total mess. Naori laid me inside here.
So, you're saying you got in this thing straight after escaping? Would that mean you were inside for 300 years?
Yes, it sounds crazy, I know. But don't even ask me why I stayed asleep all that time.
That's definitely quite some lie-in, all right. But still, whether you meant to or not, I sure am glad that it's this century that you finally woke up in.
What do you mean?
With the amount of fighting we've done, we would have never made it this far without you. And not only that, but... Alphen, can you recall back to what it is that I said to you? Back when we left Menancia? About the dream of coexistence? And
I
needing to
remember that. It
learn
was
living
very
together?
nice.
Of course. That's why you came with us, right? To learn what you couldn't at home.
Even in that time, I was well aware that what I was living was a lie. But at the same time, I also felt really compelled to fulfill my brother's wishes. I'll always remember him fondly. But the coexistence we're fighting for isn't for him.
Whew.
It's for people now. And those still to come. The world's bigger than just
Man, that's
Menancia.
my dream.
My dream is for all Danans, wherever they might be, to be free. If I've learned anything on this journey, it's that.
Nice.
And the one who brought me along was you, Alphen. I'll forever be grateful to you.
Well, we're not out of this forest just yet. You should probably save your thanks. At least, until we've dealt with the Red Woman.
I know. But whatever we find when we get down there, I'm through looking the other way.
Good job.
Probably getting a little ahead of myself, huh?
One step at a time.
Let's take things one step at a time.
Finally. Oh, that's 40 minutes of talking. Hell yeah.
Is everyone about ready? We'll soon be making preparations to land.
Before we do that, just what exactly should we expect when we get down there?
Kisara has a point. Now that I think of it, I don't know the first thing about Lenegis.
I'd like to hear more too. It's been centuries since I was last there. They didn't exactly give me the grand tour.
Very well. First and foremost, Lenegis was the base of operations in charge of the crown contest on Dana. Of course, it also happens to be a city in its own right, complete with its own independent society.
Wow.
Its social structure is based on a strict hierarchy.
Put simply,
the strength of an individual's astral arts carries great weight.
Enough to determine someone's social
ouch.
rank, you mean? But astral arts are innate, right?
Damn.
So people's positions are fixed at birth.
They can be honed with the right training, and there are admittedly other factors at play.
But yeah.
But yes, that's basically the gist. As a result, family lines that churn out lords and their contenders wield disproportionate influence, and those lineages are treated as nobility.
Those capable of only weak astral arts are effectively an underclass, denied the right to descend to Dana even if they wanted to. Still, even the lowest rung on the Renan ladder is considered superior to being a Danan.
Sorry.
Keep that in mind down there.
Thanks for the warning. As a lord, Dohalim must have been pretty high up in the pecking order, right?
Nice.
What about you, Shion?
Pretty
Come on,
low.
you've seen her skill with astral arts. You really need to ask?
Fair point.
No, she was fair. She was low.
On arts alone, you're right. I'd have been sitting pretty. But you're forgetting my thorns. They weren't exactly an invitation to high society.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's refreshing to be around someone who says what they're thinking. Life's
Oh, yeah.
less complicated that way.
Jeez. Give backhanded compliments much?
Wait a second. Are you? He is! Lost blushing!
I am not!
Of course, separating people
Guys
into
with
castes
castes.
based on something arbitrary like arts is discrimination at its worst. As if such simplistic criteria could ever be a measure of someone's worth.
So this red woman, are we expecting to find her on Lenegis?
I would wager so. Lenegis is too deeply involved in all this to discard the possibility. Chances are she's also connected to the Renis Alma being stolen from us in Pelagian.
If the Renis Alma is being used to exploit Dana, we need to take it back at all costs.
That red woman's got a lot to answer for.
Four.
Just as well I've got.
I don't know who that red woman is actually. We're there.
We're about to land. The descent could be a little bumpy, so brace yourselves.
If there are clues about your thorns,
4 hours.
we'll find them.
40 minutes of freaking on 3 hours. That is so much, bro. That is way too much. Holy shit. The good news is we're gonna get a place where there is warrior, which means the warriors are gonna give us a lot of cash. And a lot of skill points.
There's no one here. I wasn't expecting to welcome that, but still.
Lenegis's infrastructure is largely automated. Besides, people won't be expecting incoming traffic while the crown contest is still underway.
Do you think anyone realizes that we're here?
We may not have received a royal welcome, but I doubt our entrance went unnoticed. Don't let your guard down.
I really hope we don't have to fight anybody while we're here.
So now what? We've come all this way on a hunch that this red woman is here, right? And if
There's
we're
a good
lucky,
chance.
the Renis Alma too. Any idea where we should start looking?
There is an area of the city that is accessible only to the Sovereigns, known as the Forbidden Zone. That seems
Ooh.
as good a place as any for us to start.
Agreed.
Forbidden? What are they hiding?
Zugos.
I don't know, hence my desire to find out. Fortunately, we just so happen to have a Sovereign in our midst. In any case, changing the shape of a huge structure such as Lenegis would have required an immense source of power.
Or a lot of extra
And you
art.
think that source might have been the Renis Alma?
Precisely. Alphen said that he remembered the Renis Alma being used in the spirit channeling ceremony 3 centuries ago. Whatever the ceremony's purpose, preparations are underway for it to be held once more. Then the Renis Alma might be in the same place as last time, possibly together with the Red Woman. Hiding something of that worth in the residential quarters would only court trouble. In which case...
Enough with the cutscene, damn!
It stands to reason we should be looking somewhere normally out of bounds. Is that it?
Indeed.
But it's been over 300 years since I was made a sovereign. You can't seriously think I'll be able to waltz right into the place after all this time.
There's only one way to find out. If there's even a chance you can get us in, I say we give it a shot.
Xiang's
Who
right.
agreed?
Who knows? We might even find a clue to her thorns while we're at it.
All right. It's not like we're swimming in leads, so let's try to track down the Forbidden Zone.
Gee. Nice. Yggdra Union full movie.
Beyond that wall lies a city full of Renans.
Where is this one?
Where Shion and Dohalie used to live, no less. Who knows what we'll find on the other side.
Okay, can we flash travel here?
Thinking about what could be lurking out here is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
For such a loudmouth, you sure can be a worrywart at times.
Oh, I'm sorry. How stupid of me for wanting us to stay safe.
Would you two children stop squabbling? Or do you want everyone to know we're here?
So how many Renans
Subscribe if you
actually
enjoyed the video.
live in
Please
this
leave a
place?
like. It really helps the channel out. If
I
not,
couldn't tell you
please leave a
exactly,
like. As
but
always,
not
don't
as
forget
many
to
as you
click
might
this.
expect. Machines and Zeugles take care of most of the city's basic functions.
There's Zeugles out here too, huh? Sounds like we can't afford to let our guard down after all.
Whew. Love it, love it. Let's go. No enemies, which is kind of crazy. At least we can go back, you know. I was pretty sure we couldn't.
That light! The might of the Ankh is unparalleled. Whoever holds it wields an incredibly destructive power.
Yo, that's perfect. Then look at this. Are we gonna fight?
I was basically house, but now we're good.
Holy shit, Lenegis. Lenegis. Crazy to think that this is the end. It is actually pretty nice, although there seemed to have been a war of some sort.
What in the world?
This being Renan territory, I was prepared for a lot of things to look different. But this is a bit more than I anticipated.
The very foundations of the city have shifted. What could have caused this?
When Lenegis changed shape, it must have had an effect on the interior too.
Of course.
Maybe when they sent the wedge down to Dana?
But they wouldn't move around the places where people live. These are their homes, right?
I would think the citizens themselves didn't have much say in the matter.
Take care.
Either way, locating the Forbidden Zone just became that much trickier.
Dohalim? Is that you?
Avakir, I'm glad to see you're well.
So it is you! But why are you here? Shouldn't you be down on Dana participating in the crown contest? And these
Ooh, already cut.
So you haven't heard what happened on Dana then?
Heard what?
Someone you know?
An old friend.
Hey, Dohalim. Don't tell me you've started keeping company with...
They're with me. More importantly,
What happened to
what's
us?
happened here?
I'm really not sure. The city's foundations began to shift without warning, and now everything looks like this. We're all waiting for the Sovereign to tell us what's happening, but so far...
Avakir, listen to me. We're looking for the Forbidden Zone. Do you have any idea where we might find it?
The Forbidden Zone? What business could you possibly have there?
Trust me. The less you know, the better.
You're just the same as ever. I wish I could help, but what with the changed topography, I can barely locate my own home. Let alone the Forbidden Zone.
Very well.
Huh.
It looks like we'll have to find the way there ourselves.
Have you seen Faria yet?
No.
I see.
Nothing has changed.
Well, nothing much has changed with her. If anything, she's probably even more...
I can well imagine.
Why did you come back? You know it can only result in pain for you both.
I've no doubt of that.
You really are the same as ever. Fine, I understand. Just don't
Who is
say
guy,
I didn't
police?
warn you. And take care of yourself. Okay, Doe?
So who's Faria?
For ya.
Aw,
It's his sister.
If what Avakir said is true, it would seem the people of Lenegis are being kept in the dark about what's happening down on Dana.
They seem to be just as clueless about what's going on up here in their own world. Despite the fact that it's actually here that the wedge originally came from.
Damn, son.
Need more information. Let's talk to the citizens, see what we can find out.
While we're at it, we can ask them about the Red Woman, too.
and don't forget about finding the way to the Forbidden Zone either.
Let's leave the talking to Shion. We can't have a bunch of Danins poking their noses around.
Good idea. I think that's for the best.
I shall assist.
You sure?
Being a lord on Lenegis has its advantages.
Right. Then we'll leave it to you two.
Ooh.
The Danins among us should probably keep our heads down.
See, torn asunder.
What could be so important? It's worth destroying people's livelihoods and homes in the process. It's just
Propaganda.
unbelievable. Uprooting an entire city as if it were mere building blocks. Someone's got an awful lot of questions to answer.
From how it looks, they must be siphoning off astral energy from Dana, and then sending it to Rena.
But why do all this?
Because.
Surely they can't be using all that energy for the crown contest.
Whatever their purpose, disrupting their siphoning process alone won't be sufficient. Not while we still don't know what their end game is.
He's right. We need to stop this from happening ever again.
This Forbidden Zone might be where we find some answers, right? So what are we waiting for? Let's get moving!
You heard him. We don't have time to stop and chat. Let's move.
Again.
So, I've been wondering, do you think when Lenegis was built, it was even made with people living here in mind?
Nope.
What do you mean?
Well, none of this happened by coincidence, right? They must have designed it to transform like this. But then, if they knew people were going to live here, you'd think they would have taken that into consideration to avoid all this chaos.
Ordinarily, yes. You'd think so. Trust me, as far as we were concerned, Lenegis was our home, nothing more. No one knew about all this. It makes you wonder whether the city was just built on as an afterthought. But if so, to what exactly?
Sorry. That probably sounded weird, huh?
Not at all. Sometimes it takes an outsider's eye to help you notice what you've been missing all along. This place is a mystery, that's for sure. Something tells me we'll find answers where we're going, though.
Yeah, you're right, Leon. I'm sure we will.
I thought it was.
Oh dear me.
Yo.
What an unspeakable mess this has all become. Just look at the state of our city. Even the Zugals have stopped heeding our commands.
Imagine if I get mission from them.
What did we do to deserve this?
You really have no clue what might have caused this?
Would that I have. Alas, there was no warning, no prior decree. His Highness must have deemed it unnecessary for us to know.
She's kind of fucked up.
We have no choice but to grin
Gran
and
and
bear
bear.
it. But do my eyes deceive me? Could I really be standing in the presence of his lordship, Dohalim of the House Ilkaris? I believed he was on Dana.
He was. Now he's here.
Your eyes do not deceive you. It is I, one and the same. I have returned to fulfill a special duty, the details of which I cannot divulge.
As your lordship wishes. First Lenegis mutates beyond recognition, now this unexpected visit. The Sovereign's plans are inscrutable indeed. The Ilkaris house has produced a great many lords over the centuries. I shall be praying for your victory in the latest crown contest.
Your good wishes do me an honor.
Well, thank you. Hell yeah! Chavez. I want to fight. They're not talking already. I'm all my ears. Thank you so much for the time. Selfie perfect.
Everything will be okay now.
I know the basics of healing arts, but my skills
Let's kill the pale.
in comparison.
Your lordship. Oh, what a great honor it is to finally meet you. I descended to Dana during the last crown contest also. Alas, when the contender I was backing failed to clinch the title, I returned.
Okay.
I witnessed the deaths of so many slaves.
Indeed.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're looking for a woman dressed all in red. Have you seen anyone of that description?
Tell me.
All red, eh? No, I can't say I remember anyone like that. I imagine she'd stand out somewhat, too.
Yeah. What about down on Dana during the crown contest?
Yeah.
You didn't see anyone like that hanging around the lord you were serving?
What's with all these questions? I've never seen her, okay? Not recently or otherwise. Why do you want to find her anyway?
Never mind. Forget I asked. Sorry to take up your time.
Oof. Very nice. Come on. Last one.
Is everything okay? You look a little lost.
Hmm? Oh, yes. I can't seem to find my way home is all. I was just about to make my umpteenth attempt at a new route.
I was hoping to head this way myself. Situation is a real pain, huh?
I suppose the Sovereign knows best. I daren't stay here too long, though. A lower caste can only linger around these parts for so long before I outstay my welcome. I was hoping to avoid it, but maybe I'll have to go that way after all.
You mean you know another way round?
Lord Dohalino Karis! But how? Last
I
I
heard.
heard, you were in Dana competing in the crown contest.
Yes, strange, isn't it? If you know another route, we'd be grateful if you could tell us.
But of course. Please forgive me. There's a wall that sprung up ahead of here, with what looks to be an entrance in it. I thought maybe it was a passageway between the different quarters, but I've no way of knowing for sure.
It's worth investigating, at least. I shall go and assess the situation. In the meantime, wait for me here. If it looks safe, I'll come and let you know.
You'd really do that for me? A lord troubling himself for someone of my lowly status?
Of course.
Our lot in life is of little consequence. We are both Renan, first and foremost.
Oh, why yes, my lord. Thank you.
Well, we've canvassed the city for information. What do you think?
No one has the faintest idea what's happened to the city after all. They haven't heard the news about the crown contest either.
They're in the dark. I don't know why.
It would easily find its way up here. Has it always been like that?
Not to this extent. Which would indicate that something's suppressing the truth. That Lenegis is under some kind of control.
Given everything that's happened to their city, the people here seem weirdly okay with it all.
They have no choice. What are they gonna do?
That one guy even said Zoogle had stopped listening to him. If that's true, these people are in big trouble.
Everything that happens here is attributed to the Sovereign's will. It's the way people have been conditioned. Their belief runs deep. Nothing happens devoid of a reason. To them, it's all part of the Sovereign's grand plan.
The Sovereign's plan. There is one thing I'm still not sure about. Just who is this person ruling over Lenegis?
The Sovereign, of course. He rules from Rena while presiding over both Rena and Lenegis.
Without the lords or anyone in the middle doing his dirty work? Isn't Rena at least the same size as Dana? That's a pretty big dominion for one person to rule over. I would have thought ruling Lenegis alone would be difficult enough.
The points you make are valid, though I confess I'd never given it much thought before. Here, the Sovereign's total authority is as natural as night turning to day. Come to think of it, I know nothing of the nature of how Rena itself is. Shion, have you ever been... No, forgive me. Have you met or crossed paths with, or even heard of someone who's actually made a visit to the homeland?
No, I haven't.
Neither have I. In which case, I would imagine that... But no, surely not. Can it really be that no citizen of Lenegis has ever been there?
Hold up, what are you getting at, Dohalim?
Assuming what I believe to be correct, it's possible that no one on Lenegis has ever laid eyes on the actual Renan homeworld itself. No one but the Sovereign, that is.
But what about trade and communication?
Shen.
There's got to be a flow back and forth, surely.
Not if the Sovereign is imposing his will on Lenegis single-handedly. It could be a one-way street.
But I thought you said that the Sovereign's all the way over on Rena. If that's the case, can he really rule directly over Lenegis from so far away? What if something were to happen to the city, like now?
I'm beginning to wonder what the nature of this Sovereign even is. Alphen said he was forced into the role, right? Just before the ceremony. But Sovereign is also the title given to the almighty Renan ruler. So which one is it?
Whoever wins the crown contest inherits the throne from his or her predecessor, before becoming ruler over all of Rena and Lenegis. Thereafter, that individual is known as the Sovereign.
Bet.
Though, it would appear that the current ruler has gone silent. As for how Volron factors into all this,
my God, the talking scene, guys.
no one
Damn.
know what to believe.
3 centuries ago, I became the Sovereign here on Lenegis. No, not just became, I was forced to. Me, Danon. 300 years later, we cross paths with Volron, who also bears the Sovereign's crest.
Uh-huh.
That's not the only thing we have in common. We both became Sovereign without winning the crown contest.
Do you think Volron was made Sovereign for the same reason? Because of that ceremony?
I can't say for sure, but it certainly sounds like it.
Could
But
be.
that would mean that two sovereigns would need to exist at any one time. One whose job it is to rule, and the other for ceremonial purposes.
Holy shit, that's
we never
important.
did see Volron's body back in Ganath Haros. Is a new ceremony underway with Volron at its center this time? Could that be what's causing all this strange activity here?
Wait a second. You don't think Volron and the Red Woman are working together, do you?
They worked together last
the
time.
ceremony can't go forward without the Renis Alma. The same one that the Red Woman stole.
There's something else the ceremony needs. A maiden. And unless there's another one out there aside from me...
Questions, questions, and yet more questions. Ones that it seems will remain unanswered until we can establish the Sovereign's identity.
If the Forbidden Zone really is off limits to everyone but the Sovereign, that seems as good a place as any to start.
It does seem like that way.
Too.
Then it's decided. That's where we need to go.
One of the citizens mentioned a passage that she thought might lead to another section of the city. It could point us in the right direction. Let's go find it.
Citizenship.
With nobody left to run
But
the
the
show.
show.
I mean, there's sovereigns up on the Renin homeworld, and all their lords were sent to Dana.
But Dohalim was a lord, right?
Only current acting lords have power.
Even if the other lords were still around, I doubt they'd be able to do much about the situation.
I thought that we'd kill all of them.
I wonder what they'd think if they were here to see Lenegis now. Balsif,
Gilmet, Amoret.
Adria, and Volron. Now that I think of it, aside from Dohalim, we know next to nothing about the other lords.
Well, yeah, why would we? To
Well,
us Danans, they were just enemies we needed to overthrow.
Nothing more.
I know. But seeing Renins in their own city, going about their day-to-day lives,
It feels strange to imagine the lords living here too, you mean?
yeah.
If you're that curious about them, why not try inquiring with some of the locals? Every lord in their household has their share of supporters here on Lenegis.
That's actually pretty cool.
And
That's pretty
luckily
cool.
For us, the people here are unaware of the events on Dana, which means they should be more inclined to talk to us.
And the Lord. Okay.
I didn't realize Renins oppressed their own kind, too.
And yet, weirdly, none of them seem to mind. Am I the only one who finds that strange?
It is the way things have always been, so no one thinks to question it. You have experience in that regard yourself, do you not?
Unquestioning acceptance of your own servitude. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Even so, the quality of life here seems much higher than any Danan city we visited. I used to think it was impossible to build an ideal society without wealth. But I suppose having it doesn't always mean people are treated fairly either.
More to
There's
the
nothing.
point, not a single citizen seems to have even heard of the Red Woman.
What if she's not here? What if it turns out we're looking in the wrong place entirely?
It's still too early to say anything for sure.
For all we know, we might be able to blend in, move around unnoticed. I say we hold off judgment until we've exhausted every avenue.
What are you supporting?
Tell me, Dohalim, has that skill of yours got a
Got the name? What skill?
And what skill would this be, pray tell?
You know, when you're talking to people around town.
This
The
is
way
gonna
they
become.
suddenly become putty in your hands.
I'm afraid I don't quite follow.
I do. It's called friendly intimidation. Look imposing and speak in a deep, booming voice, and presto,
You have people
wrapped around your finger in no time.
I would never stoop to such scandalous tricks. Any feelings of intimidation are solely in the eye of the beholder.
So there is a knack to it. How do you learn it? Can anyone do it?
Now you've got me curious. Is there special training to master?
They're so similar.
Let's see. An obsession with being elegant is a must. Oh, and it helps to be old-fashioned too. Bonus points
never mind.
if you speak in a way no one can understand.
If you've a bone to pick with me, it'd be quicker to just come out and say it.
What? They look up to you, that's all. I'm just helping them along.
Hey! What's got into Alvin and Law all of a sudden? I can barely understand a word they're saying. And what's with the weird poses? Was it something they ate?
I hope you're willing to take the blame for this one.
I wasn't expecting them to take me so seriously. I'll go and have a word with them.
Let's go. Yeah. What of which? And which since he erotic tendency, you probably know him better as Lord Balsef. Not often considered to be a giant brute, but I realize he can be a bit. What those people don't realize is how much he looks after the member of his house. The house doesn't enjoy much esteem. Those of us who serve will be first to admit that. Always stand up against any who would mean us harm. Or of that we can be sure. And the crown contestants aren't only for family, but to improve the standing of each and every member of his house. Oh, so much that he thanks me. I could never dream of serving any other lord. See, I love that the fact that we're getting more.
Balsef had it in him to care about someone other than himself? Really?
It's possible. A change in position can do much to alter one's perspective.
So even he might have had something he wanted to protect.
Another one. You have returned. Alright, see, I brought in eggs with you.